How many of you have heard Luke 6:38 misinterpreted to try to manipulate you, or maybe not necessarily manipulate you, but to give you a false hope of saying, give and it shall be given unto you, pressed down, shaken together, men will pour into your lap. You know, that doesn't work for me. You know, I get not because I give, I get because I have the abundance of grace and life in me. And I'm thankful for that. And I do have the favor of God on my life. You know, I'm just so aware, especially these past month or so, just how much favor is on my life, just how much other people wants to bless me, and I have favor with them. But you know, for many, many years, preachers and teachers and ministers have used this verse, taken completely out of context, to say that if you give money, more money will be given to you by other people. Now that's not the case here. Let's look at this text in Luke chapter 6 verse 38. I'm going to start in verse 35. Now this whole context is talking about how to treat people. But keep in mind, now Jesus was teaching under the law. And everything that he was teaching under the law before he went to the cross and was raised from the dead, people could not do. You know, he said, love your enemies. Back before grace was enacted at the cross, people couldn't love their enemies. There was just no way. They did not have it in their heart. Let's look here. Verse 35, it says, love your enemies and do good and lend, expecting nothing in return. Now Jesus says right here, lend, help your neighbor out, and don't expect anything in return. Okay, and your reward will be great, and you will be sons of the Most High. Notice he said you will be sons of the Most High. So if I'm going to be something, I'm not yet. Now remember, he was teaching under the law. For he is kind to the ungrateful and the evil. Be merciful, even as your Father is merciful. Judge not, and you will not be judged. Condemn not, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. That means you must do something. The way he was teaching here, you must do something in order to get a reward, in order to get a gift or a payment. Now let's go on. It says, verse 38 says, give and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be put into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you. Let's stop right there for a minute. That's the verse we want to talk about. So if I'm going to church and I'm hearing a minister saying, now, you know, it says to give and it will be given back to you. If you want to become rich, if you want to be prosperous, give your money away. Give your money to this ministry or whatever, and it will be given back to you. And then they add another verse into there. It says, then you will get 30-fold, 60-fold, 100-fold, in Matthew. No, that's not the way it works, folks. We give after the cross because we have the indescribable gift that lives in us, the greatest gift of all. That's the miraculous right there. We don't give to get. We don't do to become. We simply give because we have the life in us to give. And by doing that, I've seen it evidenced in my life. When I give out of the abundance of my heart, and I call this grace giving, whether it's money, whether it's time, whatever it may be, when I take the focus off of myself and about getting something, and I put my focus on someone else, giving them something, expecting nothing in return, that's not even my heart, that's not even my attitude when I give, whatever it is I give. Because I give without thinking about it. And that is giving by way of grace, because I'm giving from my heart, because I have this indescribable gift in me. And it's not money, folks. Money don't live inside of you. You know, whatever you give away, don't even think about it. Don't even expect nothing in return, because, you know, you're not after something for personal gain here as far as material things. What you're after, and you're really not after nothing, you just declare Jesus to someone else and sow that word into their heart. And that's going to spring up and bear fruit, and the fruit that is born from the seed that you sown into somebody else concerning the gospel and the word of God, that's going to be laid to your account. That comes back to you. You know, I mean, it's such a blessing to be a blessing. I mean, I don't do anything to be blessed. You know, God's not going to bless me in the future. God's not going to bless me because I give in the offering or I give to a needy person. God has already blessed me. It's already been done. I'm shaken down. I'm fulfilled. I'm overflowing. This vessel cannot contain all that God is. And I have to give Him away because it's my desire to give Him away, because it's His desire also to come out and be a blessing to others. So I'm here to tell you today, you know, don't give to get. Don't take that from other people, because you can never get enough if that's your only motive. You give because you have the gift. And I just declare the gospel to set you free in order to give. And I'm not talking about money. If you want to give money to people who shares the gospel in full-time ministry, praise God. I hope you do. But I'm telling you, give your life. It's talking about laying your life down here. Give your life so that you can see the blessings of God on other people's lives.